Well, hi there and welcome to this video that I have filmed exclusively for you. Now, this is not something that I'm sending out to the general public. This is a video just for people like you who have, first of all, invested in the rent-to-own cash-on-demand system for Canadians. And second of all, you've taken even more action by coming out to at least one of my rent-to-own profits summits here in beautiful Kamloops, BC, where you've learned in person about rent-to-own real estate investing. So I'm not sure exactly where you are right now with your rent-to-own business. If you've started taking some baby steps, if you're up and running and rocking and rolling with it and doing deals, or if you haven't quite gotten started yet, but you're looking for something to help you get going and get on track and really start accomplishing everything that you wanted to when you initially invested in the program. So I'm not sure where you're at right now, but I've got a special invitation for you to come to our upcoming massive implementation bootcamp. Voila! There's the lovely logo that Wagner's put together for us. Massive implementation bootcamp, MIB. Did a little play on there, Men in Black, MIB, that kind of thing. So anyhow, really love that logo that Wagner put together for that. So who is this bootcamp for? This bootcamp is for you if you're serious about taking more action in 3 days to get your rent-to-own business up and going than most people take in 3 years. Now, I can look you straight in the eye and say that that's absolutely true just because I've been doing this for a while, and I know that the biggest thing that makes the difference between people who are successful at rent-to-own real estate investing or any endeavor for that matter, and those who aren't, is the amount of action that they take and how quickly they take that massive action. And after training people for over a year and a half now in rent-to-own, I found that that is kind of the missing piece of the puzzle for a lot of folks, is that impetuous, that motivation, that having somebody hold them by the hand and show them exactly what needs to happen. Not just show them what has to happen, do it with them to make it happen then. That's what was missing for a lot of folks. So we have solved that problem with this event. And again, like I said at the beginning, this is an exclusive invitation for you because you've already invested in the program, in the initial training program, and you've come out to one of the rent-to-own profit summits. So what is involved when you come out to the massive implementation bootcamp? Like I say, you're going to get a lot of stuff done in a very short period of time. So just to get things started, day one when you show up, you're going to be getting a whole bunch of goodies. All right, it's going to be like Christmas in July or Christmas in whenever the heck it is you come out here. Start off with your own business cards. We're going to get these printed up for you with all of your information, your website, everything on them, just like mine. Same exact setup as my business cards, which works so well. So you can get 500 of those. You're going to get your own magnetic vehicle signage, something like this, obviously with your phone number, your website on it, but something to turn your vehicle into a rolling billboard, just like I have. And that's the same strategy where I've gotten 2 of my best deals is from the signage on my vehicle. Tear tab signs. You're going to get a whole bunch of tear tab signs. You're also going to get business cards for working with potential investors. So we get 2 different kinds of cards. You got the ugly ones for your rent-to-own prospects and the pretty ones for if you're meeting with potential money partners. So that's the first thing. You get a whole big box of goodies right there. First day, you're also going to come in your Sunday best. You're going to be dressed up to the nines because we're also going to take you out and get professional photographs done of you. So we're going to show on the screen some of the photographs of some of the folks that have been out to previous massive implementation bootcamps. Some of my photos as well. You should be seeing those right now, just to give you an idea. So again, these are a whole bunch of things that you probably know you should do, but finding the time to actually get them done is very, very tough. So we take away all of that, take away all of the headache about doing that. We take you there and we get it done with you right on the spot. Okay, what else do we do? So this is all day one. So we've gotten you all this good stuff. We've gotten you already before you've even arrived. If you don't have a website, you will have one by the time you arrive here. It'll be up, it'll be running, it'll be working. Toll-free 800 number will be up, set up, ready to go, taking messages. Get all of that those materials I already told you about. Go take the pictures. And why are we taking the pictures? Because you want to use some good quality headshots and action shots for your newsletters, on your website, for your e-zines, for your marketing materials, so people get to know a little bit about you and who you are. So it's great to have those photos for that. Next, we're going to jump into probably one of the biggest things that holds people back, which is doing videos. So again, I do videos all the time. It's not a big deal for me. However, most people are scared spitless getting in front of the camera. And the whole idea of creating your own videos for your website, which I think are so important, is just a little overwhelming for folks. So we take you by the hands. We give you the scripts that you need. We get you all set up in front of the camera. And you're actually reading a teleprompter, so you don't have to memorize everything. And we do it as many times as we need to. Actually, it turns out to be quite quick when we do it this way. And you get your videos done. All of the videos that you need for your website, plus at least 5 videos for your video blogs. We're going to crank all of those out right away on day 1. Okay, get everything up and running properly for your 24-hour recorded message on your 800 number. And to wrap the day up, we're going to start actually driving traffic to your website. That's right. This is all just in day 1. We're going to wrap up by actually putting ads on Kijiji and Craigslist, doing that with you, getting you all set up with the accounts that you need for that. If you'd like, we're also going to be doing Google pay-per-click and Facebook ads. We're going to get that all up and running and going in day 1. And you'll actually start to get traffic to your website the very first day. In fact, check out some of these comments about what happened from some of our previous MIB students.
Roy Davidson, I'm from Kamloops, BC here.
Awesome, Roy. So yesterday we covered a lot of stuff. Can you tell us a little bit about what you liked the most about yesterday, what you got the most out of?
I think just getting the business up and running. Like the stuff that we covered in about 8 hours yesterday would have taken me months to get done on my own. And I think that massive action, and that's why I guess we're calling it the Massive Implementation Bootcamp. And that's exactly what I came here for.
Excellent. So have you had a chance to, have you had any responses yet? And again, we just got our ads posted not even about 14 hours ago, right?
Well, absolutely. It was yesterday afternoon, got some Google ads going, Facebook, Kijiji, Craigslist, and I actually got a hit in one of my Craigslist ones, and I checked it this morning, and it's going to be followed up on today.
All right, that's a lot we got covered just in day 1. And just a reminder, we take care of your lunches while you're here, as well as going out for dinner on Friday and Saturday night as well. Okay, day 2. So day 1, we got a whole bunch of stuff done. We're up and running. We're going with everything. Day 1, we keep chugging along. And this is where we're going to really start working on our rent-to-own client presentation plus more of our marketing. So what does that mean? That means that once you start doing your marketing, you get applications coming in, eventually you're going to be meeting with people either face-to-face or over the phone or via something like this, perhaps a Skype call, and you're going to be doing a presentation with them. So we work with you to create a very good PowerPoint presentation. We give you the template. All you need to do is tweak it, and we help you do that. And then we role play it. So that means we practice it with you. I give you an example. I do one first, and then we get the students practicing together until you feel really, really comfortable that you can talk to a real live prospective rent-to-own client, and you'll know exactly what to say, how to say it, and all the tips and strategies that Wagner and I share with you at that time as well. We're going to work on creating your personalized rent-to-own prospective client takeaway package. So what is that? When they come out to meet with you or you meet with them, chances are they're not going to sign up right on the spot. So you want to make sure that they go home with a package of information, especially if they came alone and it's a husband-wife type of a situation. You don't want them to try and re-explain everything to their wife. So we're sending them home with a package of good, solid information they can look at and refer back to. We get that all created and get you set up with 10 of those packages right on the spot. Day 2, what else we do? Lots of stuff. We get all of that. Then we work on your client newsletters. We get you set up with 12 months worth of client newsletters done for you. All you have to do is plunk in your photograph. It's ready to go. Choose which kind of template you want. That's about as hard as it gets. Then if you want to modify them, you're welcome to do that. Otherwise, they're set up and ready to go right on the spot. And then, again, lunch and dinner are included for Saturday. And we start in on our for sale by owner marketing machine. So this is especially important if you want to be doing sandwich leases. So we get you all set up. We create your 7-step FSBO marketing campaign. And we start working on your FSBO presentation. So when you're sitting down face to face with a for sale by owner property owner, you know exactly what to say. You've got a professional presentation. And of course, we're going to role play that as well so that you feel very, very comfortable with that.
Excellent. Very good. So you already had a couple of calls coming in from your marketing.
Yes. I had a couple calls last night, and I believe that they've sent actual emails over today.
But how do you feel about actually having the opportunity to practice here with the other students versus trying to do it on your own?
Oh, it's a great thing to do it here. It's it's an enclosed environment, and you're with people that are doing just what you're doing, and you're learning from each other. So that's great.
Excellent. Thanks very much, Dave.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I saw a big high five coming from over here. So what's going on there, Brett?
Yeah, I got 2 responses, so we're gonna have to follow up with those this afternoon.
Not bad. Here we are. Not even a day later, we're already starting to generate response.
On Sunday, we also keep working on if we haven't finished up with the FSBO stuff, we finish that up on Sunday. And the main focus for Sunday is working with prospective investors. So we put together with you a very, very nice prospective investor presentation, get that all put together, personalized for you. Then I do an example of that. We do role playing as well with that, and you get to practice with the other students. So again, this is very important. Eventually, you're going to have to be raising money to buy deals. So this gives you the practice in a very safe environment, plus the whole format, the structure to do that with, so you know exactly what you're doing when you leave the place. We're also going to put together 12 months worth of prospective investor newsletters, hard copies, and e-zines as well. Get all of that set up, finish up with the FSBO marketing stuff. All of that is done. All of that's created, and we should be wrapping up on Sunday by about 5 p.m.
There we go, Marianne. How are you doing?
I'm tired. You made me work too hard. But
Did
I learned lots.
Did you get your money's worth?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, that's good. How about you, Brian?
It blew my mind away, the amount of information and the amount of material we've went through this weekend, and how much we even how much our business even online have progressed over the last 2 days, from no hits to 10 hits in a day sort of thing.
Not any hits, opt-ins actually.
Yeah, opt-ins. So
yeah, that's great.
It's amazing.
Fantastic. Any big takeaways from today? Today we're focusing on investors and investor presentations.
You know what? I personally, I've got to get better comfortable talking with more people, so I think I'm going to be doing some Toastmasters, but the amount of information that we can get with investors and the new ideas you've presented to attract and think what we should be looking for investors was really informative.
Big Roy, how you doing?
It's been a great weekend, Dave.
Did you get your money's worth?
Exceeded my expectations.
Fantastic.
Without a doubt.
Any big takeaways?
I think just the amount of work that we got done in this short period of time was mind-boggling. And it would have taken me months to have done this, if I would even have waded through it. So it was definitely worth the price of admission.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you very much.
Whew! That is a lot of stuff that we cover at the Massive Implementation Bootcamp. So again, showed you some videos about what people thought after day 1, some testimonials after day 2. Here's a couple of testimonials after the whole thing is wrapped up. And basically, again, the whole purpose of this bootcamp, Massive Implementation Bootcamp, is exactly what the name says. It's all about taking massive action, getting at least a year's worth of marketing set up, ready to go, and all you have to do is press the button and get things started. It's that easy. We're getting your advertisement set up on Kijiji, Craigslist, pay-per-click, Google pay-per-click if you want, Facebook ads, getting all of these things up and running during the event. Your website is going to be rocking and rolling because you're going to personalize it. It won't be the generic version. It'll be your own videos on your website so people get to know you, start to develop that relationship with you virtually before you even meet them. That is absolutely huge. We get all of this done. You get your photographs taken, you get your business cards, your vehicle signage. We take away basically any excuse for not being successful in the rent-to-own business because we get it all done. The basis is all set in these 3 short days. So if you like the sound of that and you'd like to find out more about it, then I invite you to fill out the Massive Implementation Bootcamp form that we've sent you with this. Set up a time for a no obligation, no cost consultation call with me. And this is basically a diagnosis. This is for you and I to get on the phone and see where you're at right now, what's holding you back, or where you're not moving ahead as fast as you'd like to be, and see if the Massive Implementation Bootcamp is right for you. And if it is, invite you to come out to the next one, which is coming up shortly. Now, here's the thing about these boot camps. These are so hands-on that we can't have very many people at them. I can only have a maximum of 9 people, 9 primaries at each event. And actually, I prefer to have less than that. So we've only got a few spots open for the next one. And if you're interested in taking action sooner rather than later and really getting things going with your rent-to-own business, I highly encourage you to look at doing this and at least get on the phone with me and see if it's right for you. What else? So we only have a few spots available for that. You are able to bring a guest with you under the criteria that your guest is a spouse or a working partner, someone who is working with you on the same business. So you can't have a buddy who's doing rent-to-own on one side of the country and you both coming together working on different businesses. It has to be just for your business. All right. It is a significant investment to come out to this program because it is so much hands-on working directly with myself and Wagner. However, the investment is so small compared to the profit potential with these deals and so small compared to what other gurus are charging for coaching and consulting and that sort of thing. And the reason we can do that is because we're getting several people together at one time so we can pass on the savings to you that way. So again, if you're serious about rent-to-own real estate investing, if you think you're stuck, you're not moving ahead as quickly as you want to, or you've started but you're kind of still just kind of not really getting any traction, this is definitely the boot camp that you want to come out to. Highly encourage you to give us a call, set up a one-on-one call with me to find out if this is right for you. And hopefully I'll see you at the next Massive Implementation Bootcamp. Take care.